Hey there, you're watching Go Island, where we're talking about sunflowers and hospice.
Aaron Vissia Financial Go Island is brought to you by Aaron Vissia Financial.
Well, hello there. You are watching Go Island, and we are talking about the lovely sunflowers and the lovely new Alberni Valley Hospice Society offices right here on 3rd Avenue. Now, you've seen them, you've driven by, and you might be a little bit confused because Ty Watson is still where Ty Watson House has always been, but the Hospice Society has moved. So we're here with Lenore Benedict, Executive Director of the Hospice Society, to talk about that. Lenore, this is such an amazing move for you.
It's been an incredible move. We're so grateful that we've been able to do this and offer more services to the community that we weren't able to do before because of the limitation of the space at Ty Watson House. So we're still very actively involved with Ty Watson, but we now have this great gift that the community has supported us in.
And it is a wonderful gift. Now, if you've been to the Ty Watson House or the offices of the Alberni Valley Hospice Society, you were downstairs in that same building, but
Yes,
it
we
was
were.
small.
It was very small. It maybe would be 600 square feet, and we had a lot of people working out of there. We had to leave office for somebody to go in, switch back again. We had very limited space, which stops us from being able to offer as much as we would like to people, and now we can do that, and we're so accessible to everybody. This has been a huge gift.
And you talk about a gift, so much of the labor that went into creating this was given, wasn't it?
Absolutely. We couldn't have done this without the businesses and the people of this area, the community. They've given us, they've painted, they've done the construction of the walls. We got that gift of the mural from an artist in town. Ryan Price is his name. We had volunteers who did the painting, so we never had to pay the flooring. Everything was a gift from the community, and we can't thank them enough for that.
And you know, I just took a very quick walk through the office. This is a very spacious office space, isn't it? There's multiple rooms in there to do all of the many things that Hospice Society does.
Absolutely. It's incredible. We have a meeting room now where we can offer our volunteer training in-house. We can have our group for grief and bereavement in there. We have offered the space to the community to use if they want, which Toastmasters is using now. We have a dedicated room for holistic healing with Healing Touch and Reiki. We just have so much space and so many things we have to offer now, and it's so exciting for us to have this space and to be able to breathe.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about it. We're going to hear a little bit more in just a minute about some of the many services that the Hospice Society offers. But first, we're going to send you off to a couple of stories. Jenny Fortin heads out on the ice, and Jose Araujo went in search of some tickets and found what sounds like a haunting. Well, welcome back. You are still watching Go Island. We are still talking about the Alberni Valley Hospice Society and their new digs right here on 3rd Avenue. Beautiful new office space where they can offer a multitude of services. Among them are bereavement services. So I'm here with Ruth McDonough, who is the coordinator of the bereavement services. Ruth, this is so exciting to be in the new building.
Yes, it is. It's great because now we have access to the community. We have a lot of people that come by and can see our services that before, when we were up on, 2nd and Sterling, it was hard for people to know that we existed. And so now we've put a face to us.
A face and a flower. Everybody knows where the sunflowers
That's right.
are.
Yeah.
Now, for folks out there that don't know about it, what kind of bereavement services does the Hospice Society offer?
Well, we do one-on-one counseling, and that's to anybody in the community who's had a loss through death. We also have a library so that people can come and they can borrow books up to 3 weeks at a time. We also go out into the community and visit people that maybe are looking after somebody who is quite ill, and so we help them with the anticipatory grieving part, or just the caregiver aspect of looking after somebody who's quite ill. Yeah. And we run groups as well, so.
Wow. Such important services, and these are services that you may not know you're going to need until you need them, because the
That's
grief
right.
journey is a surprise to many people.
That's right. And most people don't even know about our services until they need them. And then they're so happy that, that they're available. And we're I think one of the only places in town that offers the free service to people. So weekly we have a drop-in now. And by drop-in I mean that people have to come through me first, but then they can come as they like on a Thursday afternoon from 1 until 3 to talk about their issues.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Ruth, thank you so much for what you do. Such
Thanks,
an
Nancy.
important service. Now, if you want to find out more about any of the services offered by Hospice, just stop by this building or look them up in the phone book, give them a call. They'd love to tell you about everything that's available here. Now, before we get to the end of our show, we do have a few more stories for you. Jose Arujo is going to catch us up on the arts and entertainment scene, and I met a woman who is truly inspirational. Well, welcome back. You are still watching Go Island, the Hospice Society edition, where we're talking about the services that are being offered here at the new offices on 3rd Avenue for the Alberni Valley Hospice Society. And a lot of these services are run by volunteers, and that's where you come in. So I'm here with Hospice Services Coordinator Teresa Maxmenko to tell us about how you can volunteer. Teresa, how are you today?
I'm fantastic, thanks.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, you are looking for volunteers.
We are always looking for volunteers. We have approximately 75 volunteers. It sounds like a lot, but we are always looking for more because those volunteers are spread out over the whole organization. Not all of them work directly with our client base. So we're always looking for more. Our people tend to be aging out a bit, so we're looking for a slightly younger demographic, like anywhere from 40 to 70. That would be perfect.
Various jobs, I'm guessing various time commitments too.
Various time commitments. Most of the shifts are 2 hours, and so we don't ask too much at a time. Okay, so 2 hours. If people are able, then maybe up to 4 hours. Once a week, twice a week, if people are able to do it. So that's really the time commitment that's involved.
Okay. And people should just contact you by phone or stop in person?
They can contact me by phone, by email, stop in person. They can get my email off the website. Yeah.
Sounds good. Teresa, thank you for telling me, and thank you for what
Okay.
you do. It's an amazing job you ladies do.
Thank you. We have an amazing bunch of volunteers, so it's a great place to work.
Well, I can vouch for that. We stopped by at the offices or at Ty Watson House, and it is a great bunch of volunteers. You'd probably enjoy yourself if you were part of it. Now, speaking of enjoying yourself, I said Jose enjoys himself way too much. Well, what else? Rapid fire. Well, that does bring us to the end of another Go Island, the Sunflower edition of Go Island. If you have any questions, do contact them here at the Alberni Valley Hospice Society. They'd love to hear from you. Until we meet again, be good to each other.
Aaron Vissia Financial Go Island is brought to you by Aaron Vissia Financial, supporting community and providing personalized advice and service to clients since 1996. Our team is ready to help you with your financial future.